No! No! Yes, yes, I'll show those creepers. They'll never see anything like this before. Ha ha ha! Kill me now, creeper. I think not. Not even you, zombie, can kill me with my golden shield. Hello guys, and welcome back to this video. I hope you liked that little new intro beginning thing I did just there. I am really not the best actor, but I hope it was kind of funny. Today I have something pretty cool to show you guys, and it is shields in Minecraft that will help you and give you cool effects. And I just have a quick clock running over here. And let me just turn them on. Dig a little hole. Turn them on. So on the first one, it's just a simple wooden shield. And basically what the wooden shield does is it gives you slowness 2 and resistance 2. So if something hits you, you take less damage, but you will also be slowed down a little bit. And just the way that works is over here I have it testing for the player to see if they have this item slot, the first item slot selected. And if you'll see if I put something else like my awesome sword in there, since it's still highlighted, it'll still have that on. And over here, this tests for a player with their inventory slot. So again, on the first slot, with an item that is a wooden pressure plate, and the pressure plate I don't have a name on, so it could be any pressure plate, which over there on the golden one I have it specified for a name. So when I am holding this in my hand on my first slot, that'll be active, and then if I have it on my first slot and it's a wooden pressure plate, that'll be active. And I'll turn these two torches off, which will turn this on. So only when both of those are turned off, see that one's on, so that one's off, then this will turn on. And that'll push the piston forward, which will let this redstone wiring come forward into the command blocks, and that will give me the effect of the player slowness, which is 2. It'll give me it for 1 second, and it has a strength of it'll be the strength of 2, because if you have nothing there, then it'll just be slowness 1, but if you have a 1 there, it'll be slowness 2. And then over here, this gives me a resistance, which is 11 for 1 second at 2. Okay? And then I have them labeled over here too. And then this one is the stone one, and it just gives me resistance, slowness 3 and resistance 3, so it's a little better, but it makes you slower. And just to fire up the command blocks right there, get my wooden one, my stone one, sorry. And as you can see, sometimes it gets a little laggy, but that just makes me a lot slower. You'll see it zooms in a lot. And it works. I mean, you're basically indestructible. Well, you aren't. You'll see the gold one. That basically makes you indestructible. So now let's just move on to the gold one, my personal favorite. Oh yeah, the command blocks on this one are basically the exact same on that one, only it's specifying for a stone pressure plate. And I just have stone pressure plates on top of that to say that's the stone one. Now this is the gold one, and this is the best one you can make. And if I have that in my inventory, you'll see that I will get a little extra boost with the extra little squirrelies. I get slowness 2, which this is gold is lighter than the stone one. So I get slowness 2 instead of slowness 3. I'll get resistance 4, which is the best. It's better than resistance 3 on the stone. And I get regeneration 3. and you'll see that I have my slowness here, my resistance here, and then over here I have my regeneration, which is 10 for 1 second at the strength of 2, but it's actually 3. And now that is really cool because, as you saw in the little beginning clip where I tested it out, the creeper exploded, the zombies were trying to get me, and I just said no to taking damage. I was just like, I don't really feel like it. So that is all the shields that I have so far. Using the same mechanics, actually, with this whole specifier, where I had like a feather in my hand. You'll see the fast feather. Oh yeah, that's right. Naming. Oh shoot, yeah, that's the fast feather effect. Still hasn't worn off. Okay, so over here in this command block, this actually tests for a name too. So it'll test for the selected item slot of 0, which is the first item slot. But this one actually tests if the display name of that is a golden shield. So as long as this says golden shield, and then over here it tests if I have a lightweight pressure plate, so this one doesn't test, the first command block doesn't test if this is highlighted, because this does it as well. It'll actually test if I have the golden pressure plate, and this tests if the name is a golden shield and it's in my first inventory slot. So that's why it's better than the rest too in my favorites. And then over here I just have a model of a specifier. If you wanted to make one, that would be your clock. That would be what you're testing for initially, and then this would be your outputs, and if all of those are turned off, which means all of them are true, this one turns on. Back to the fast feather. This thing, if it turns on because of lag, make you go super fast. And that's why I like it, because I have a big world. I can get around easily. And this one just tests for if I have selected slot of 8, so it's in that inventory slot. And then this one over here tests to make sure it's the same as the golden one. It just tests to make sure I have that in my slot of 8, making it the name of fast. And it gives me too fast. It gives me speed times 50, which is huge, for 1 second. And then over here, this gives me jump boost 8 for 1 second, and the jump boost ID is 8. So that's basically what I did. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please always like, comment, and subscribe. It will be greatly appreciated. I'll see you next time. Bye!